Hamlet the Danish princeling ruminated with a skull. And if you ever heard him, you might think him rather dull.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Stratford-upon-Avon, the king of couplets, the sultan of sonnets, the man who put the I am in iambic pentameter, please put your hands together for the one, the only, William Shakespeare!
Thank you all very much. Okay, so we got a really special show for you tonight. We're going to be opening the Advent calendar. I know it was only just invented a couple of years ago, but it's really become all the rage here in the Renaissance. So we're going to open up the Advent calendar, and then we're going to connect it to one of my plays because I'm so fabulous. All right, let's go. Date 9. Aha! Alright, so this appears to be a bow with some interesting sort of Hufflepuff thing on it. That's weird. I don't know what that is. Maybe this is some gadget from the future. Let me think about this. How to relate this bow to one of my plays. Well, a bow is kind of an accessory or a piece of clothing, and we've got, let me think about this. Well, I mean, if we're talking about clothing, we've got an important piece of clothing in one of my plays is Shakespeare's robe in Julius Caesar that comes up in Antony's speech when he talks about how he was very sad that Caesar died, and he talks about each of the little cuts in his robe, and that's a very important piece of clothing, and this is also kind of a piece of clothing. So there is the Shakespeare connection! Woo! It's time for the Shakespeare quote. Today's Shakespeare quote is, "Beauty is bought by the judgment of the eye." And there's the quote. Woo! Alright, thank you all for coming out to my show tonight. We've got a great lineup for you, but I gotta go get a drink of water and maybe write some more lines in my new play. So we'll see you later. Goodbye!
Hamlet the Danish princeling ruminated with a skull. And if you ever heard him, you might think him rather dull. All of his friends and family thought he was a bit insane. They never guessed that Hamlet...
Hufflepuff. Is that some new invented word, part of the Renaissance? I mean, I thought I was the one who was doing all the inventing of the words. Let me see if I can use this. Hufflepuff. Shall I compare thee to a tuft of Hufflepuff? No, it doesn't really fit in the iambic pentameter. I think it's going to need some work.